I feel like the atmosphere is really electric. I mean, listen to it right now, and this is the last day of the show.
Well, it's a great chance for us to gather new business and see what's new in the industry. See you at the next IT Expo.
We'll be here. Hey, it's Rich Tehrani here with TMC. We're at MSP Expo this week. We're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on our show. Marc Spring with ITEX. Marc, how are you?
I'm doing great today. How about you?
Doing fantastic. So Marc, you've got a really interesting event, I've heard. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's called the ITEX Trade Show, and it takes place in Las Vegas. It's attended by the resellers, the VARs, responsible for rolling out today's business solutions and deploying them in offices. Very cool.
And so what sorts of attendees or new things have been happening in that space?
Well, the show started off as centric to the print industry, but now with all the devices being connected to the network, our attendees have really branched out into all areas of the office. So actually our theme is own the office piece by piece. And so when you get to ITEX, you will find everything from managed print to managed IT, telecom. Really, if it's connected in the office, we think that people should be able to learn about it and see if it fits into their reseller business.
Very, very interesting. So similarly, what we're doing here with MSP Expo, we've got an IT Expo next to it and a few other events as well, like SD-WAN Expo. We'll be bringing MSP Expo to co-locate with your show. So there should be lots of synergies between what MSPs do and what managed print vendors do, right?
Absolutely. I think there's just going to be one word eventually. We won't have the MPS and the MSP. It'll be a business solution provider, and that terminology will be rolled out. But I think I reached out to some of the people on your team, and within one phone call, we saw that this was a perfect connection to bring your type of attendee and education together with ours. Where the industries are meeting anyway, and I'm a big fan of having good cooperation with the rest of the players in the IT space, the media and the IT space like yourselves.
And MSP should really consider managed print because it's a good business from what I'm hearing, right?
Absolutely. It's all about recurring revenue in that business, and so the supply side of the business is really where the money's made. And every time a managed service provider walks by a printer, they're leaving money on the table. And it's not like servicing printers of the past. They're not going to be up to their fingers in toner. Most of the repairs today are either software or a swap out of something that's in the machine. So it's no different than a scanner. It's no different than a server or anything else that's hanging off the network. It's another device that they shouldn't be walking past.
So we've had interest from not only your general IT type companies that want to be exhibiting at the show and showing their wares to MSPs, but also some communication companies, and obviously there'll be managed print companies there as well. So as far as I know, this will be the first event in the world that has not only communications, but general IT data center, networking, and then also managed print. This will probably be, for the reseller community, as big a deal as Comdex once was years past when it was only open to resellers.
I'd like to think so, and I'd like to think we could grow it to as big as Comdex. But yeah, absolutely. It is going to be the place that the industry. Okay, can we? It'll be the place that the industry meets and learns. Exactly how do you integrate these other applications and hardware and business models, because it's a different business model, and I think that people need to learn how that's going to fit into their current model. So that's really important for us.
So if you're a reseller, be sure to be at the ITEX and MSP Expo in Las Vegas. And give me those dates again.
It's May 15th through the 17th at the MGM Grand, and they can check it out at www.itexshow, ITEXSHOW, itexshow.com.
Be part of the future.